Hello beautiful dreamers, this is part 2 of my Microlocs video, so if y'all haven't seen part 1, head on over there, watch that, and come right on back to get some questions answered and a little bit more detail about my install. As y'all can see, I finished my hair. I am absolutely in love with it. I am so excited. I'm already thinking of all the little styles I can do. I'm just in love already. So I can't stop touching my hair. I wanted to address some questions I thought you guys might have because I know I had a ton of questions when I first started researching this, and this may be the first time you hear of this. I don't know. So I just wanted to answer some questions that you guys might have. And of course, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments down below and I will try to answer as many as I can. All of them that I see, because sometimes for some reason YouTube doesn't show me the comments, so I will be sure to try to answer as many questions as I can if y'all still have questions after this video. So let's get into it. So the first question I figured I get from a lot of people is why? Why do I want to lock my hair up? Why did I do this? First, I've been natural for about 12 years now. I think so. I lost track, but about 12 years now. And I've done so much stuff with my hair. I love my hair. I've always loved to see it like growing and changing and coloring it and doing just so many things with my hair. But towards the end of last year, I just got really fed up with my hair. I mean, it was a lot of life things going on, but I got so tired of the long wash days and styling days, and I could only get my wash or the actual washing down to like 40 to 45 minutes, no matter how hard I tried, no matter what I did before getting in the shower to wash my hair, like the detangling, all that stuff. I couldn't get it down any lower than about 40 to 45 minutes. I was tired of that. And then some days, if it was just like a lot, my styling days would be like either the whole day to wash and style it, or sometimes I just like put it in braids or stretch it or just let it dry a little bit wet and just style it another day, because it was so much. Like wash day and styling day was a whole day and sometimes multiple days, and I was just over it. And I wanted to be able to do something with my hair where I could still do like versatile styles. There's so many things you can do with Microlocs because the locks are so tiny. You can still do a lot of stuff with it. So that's why I chose Microlocs instead of like traditional locks. So yeah, that is my why. I was fed up with my hair, but I still love my curls, and I love curly big hair, as we all know. If you've been on this channel, I love me some curly big hair or just big poofy hair. And so I still wanted to be able to have that without the hassle. And if you watch as many like lock videos that I've watched, they all say it's like hair freedom. You don't have to like maintain your hair as much. You still have to maintain it and do things to it, obviously, but you can just wake up and go. And I am looking for that right now because there's a lot of changes going on in my life, so that is what I'm looking for. And that kind of leads into the next question I figured y'all would have, which would be like, what are the pros and cons of having Microlocs? Like I said, the washing and styling days are going to be cut. I've seen people say washing their hair takes like 15 minutes, so I'm excited to see what that's about. Also, just the styling, I can shake it and go. Even if it's still kind of wet, I can just go. Another thing that I'm really excited about is I love the water. I love going to the beach and stuff like that. I'm not a big pool girl because of like germs, but I'm really excited to like be able to go to the beach and just get in the water and not care about my hair and just wash it afterwards and not have to take all day long to style it. And that kind of leads into another reason why I put my hair in locks, because honestly, for like most of 2022, my hair was put away. I had it in long twists, as you can see from my other videos, or I just did my mini twist, and then I take the twist out for like a week, and then my hair would get on my nerves. I'd wash it and then put my mini twist back in. So I was really just in twists most of the time. And like I said, I think I was in denial because my hair, this looks like my normal style anyway. So I just figured, you know, might as well. My hair was always put away, and so now I don't have to worry about that and stress about that. So I'm so excited. Another pro is not having to use as many products. Some people put products on their locks. I'm gonna choose not to do more than like a oil and maybe a conditioner on my ends to keep my ends curly, just because I don't want, once that hair locks up, all that stuff gets trapped in the locks, and so that can make your locks heavy. It can lead to like mildew and stuff if your hair is not drying fast enough, like all this like terrible things if you use a lot of products on your locks. And so I'm excited about not having to buy a lot of products anymore. Another thing is also people with locks tend to have really long hair really fast, and my hair does grow fast, so I'm really excited to see how fast the locks are going to help my hair grow by the end of the year. I have a feeling it's going to be like down my back. And another a reason that people with locks have their hair grows faster is because one, they're not touching it a lot, they're not having to style it and do all that stuff and detangle and like ripping out hair, or maybe, you know, just all the stuff that comes with being a loose natural. But also you can focus on scalp health because you can get to your scalp better. So I'm really excited to see all that and experience all that. So one of the major cons that I've heard from everybody who has Microlocs is the retightening days. Some people go get theirs retightened, some people do them on their own, but either way it takes some time. And I have 350 locks. So yeah, I'm gonna pause it right there because I started off with 350 locks, but that was before I went back in and fixed my grid and fixed some of the parting and sizing on some of the twists, and now I have 422. So yeah, big difference. And so that is probably going to be a long retightening day. And that leads into another question. Who's going to be maintaining this hairstyle for me? Am I going to go find a loctician or anything like that? No, this is all me. As y'all know, I'm a very big DIYer and I want my hair and everything to be the same. I don't want to be stuck, like hopefully another panty doesn't happen, but I know when the pandemic happened, a lot of people were kind of like stuck because a lot of things that other people did for them, they had to figure out how to do on their own. And I've heard horror stories of people, their locticians messing up their hair, or just a lot of crazy things, and people charging crazy prices. So I want to be able to maintain my hair by myself. So I'll let y'all in on the journey, hopefully, of my retie days. My first retie day, I'll try to show y'all that, and hopefully it doesn't take a week, because I've heard of people's self-retightments taking like a week, but it is what it is. This is what I knew going into this style, and I'm really excited about it. And honestly, that's the only con I've really heard. Well, and of course, like losing locks, if you're not maintaining like your grid, and if you're not doing your retightenings close in time. What am I trying to say? If you're not doing your retightenings in a good like time amount, if you're letting like your hair get super frizzy at the roots and the locks start to marry, you could have problems down the line with locks falling out, thinning, all that kind of stuff. So most of the cons that I've heard about Microlocs or like sister locks or anything like that has been from people not taking care of their hair. So I just plan on taking care of my hair so I don't have to worry about any of those cons. Another question I thought y'all might have is, what method did I use to install my Microlocs? I use a 2-strand twist method. At the root, I did braid down a few, I wouldn't even say like an inch, maybe like a centimeter. I just did a few passes of a braid, and then I went into the 2-strand twist, and that was just to hold my hair. My hair gets really poofy and I work out a lot, so I didn't want the twist to start coming undone as they were locking over time. That would just have me in my head a lot, retwisting the hair, slowing down the locking process. So yeah, I did a tiny bit of a braid at the top and then 2-strand twists all the way down. And so that leads into the next question, which would be, which tools and products did I use for this install? And honestly, I only used like 3 things. I ended up using my rat tail comb, which has the metal tail at the end for parting. I didn't even end up needing my spray bottle, and I used my Eco Styler gel and some clips. Now I chose to use Eco Styler gel because it really has a good hold on my hair, and it's water soluble, so it's easy to rinse out. So once I do my first wash, I won't have to worry about like any product buildup or anything like inside my locks. And that leads into my next question, which is, what tools and products will I need to maintain this hairstyle? Like I said, from like watching so many people's videos and hearing them talking about their hair, a lot of them only use like a rose water to hydrate their hair like every day or every other day, and maybe like an oil to put on their hair to keep the water in and kind of like seal that moisture into their locks. Of course, like a shampoo. And a lot of people don't use conditioner, which I probably will continue to use my conditioner, especially on my ends, since I do have curly ends. And I already have a mixture of oils that I like to use. I may include that. If y'all are interested in that, comment down below. Maybe I can make a video about that, because I just mix a bunch of oils that are like healthy for hair. I mix them in a bottle and I apply them to my scalp whenever I do my mini twist days. So I'll still probably keep that. I may try the rose water, but I did see a lot of people saying that it dried their hair out or it made their hair feel like really dry and crunchy. So I don't know if I'll go into that, but I'm probably going to keep the same products I use now, my shampoo, my conditioner, maybe Eco Styler for my ends just to keep them curly and keep that hold. And because it rinses out easily, I don't have to worry about it like clogging up my locks or weighing my locks down. And also I bought some tools because I thought I might need them for the install to interlock my roots, which I ended up not doing. But I got these yarn needles from Walmart. I got the plastic ones and the metal ones. They are super cheap. They were like $162, both of them. and they come with a few, they come with like 4 each, different sizes. So that's perfect for my first retie day. I'm already ready. But yeah, those are the products that I plan on using, and of course just like a spray bottle just every day to freshen up there. Well, maybe not every day because I don't want to like dry my hair out, but yeah, that's all I plan on using to maintain my hair. So I know y'all want to know how long this took, because I mentioned before that I wanted to give myself a week to do this because I wanted my lock day to be 1, 2, 3. I am happy to say that I did reach my goal. I finished on January 23rd, so my official lock day is 1, 2, 3. I'm super excited about that, but I don't have an exact like hours number to give y'all because after my mom parted each section and parted in the rows, I just worked on one section a day. And actually the back, I did both of the back sections in one day just because it was like a small sections. So it was like 6 actual days of twisting. I guess I'll say 4 or 5 hours of twisting. So 5 hours times 6 days, maybe about 30 hours, 30, 40 hours to do this. I'm not sure. I didn't clock any time. I tried to, but my baby ZUKO, my little puppy, he was being very needy this week. I think he knew I had something important to do and he just wanted all my attention. So, and of course I still had to go to the gym. I still had to work. I still had to, you know, run errands, cook, do all that kind of stuff. So I didn't want to be sitting in my chair for hours just trying to bang it out in like 2 or 3 days. I wanted to like pace myself, give myself time to like still continue living my life and not stress myself out. So I'd say maybe about 40, 50 hours just rounding up. In between all the breaks and having to take care of my dog and everything like that. So about 40, 50 hours. But it did take me the week because I worked on one section a day. And speaking of ZUKO, y'all haven't seen him on this channel. I think I have a few shorts of him on my channel, but I haven't put his video up because I'm still working on that. I got him back in July, but it was like a whole lot going on. So his video will be up at some point and y'all will get to meet ZUKO. But follow me on my Instagram and his Instagram and y'all can see all about ZUKO, my little baby boy. Another question I thought y'all might have is this all my hair or did I add in hair for my Microloc install? This is all my hair. I didn't add anything onto my hair just because my belief is it's gonna be too heavy over time to have like hair added to your Microlocs. And I know people do that for the length. They don't want to go through like the little bitty short phase, or they call it the ugly phase. And so I understand why they do it. And some people cut it out over time, but I didn't want anything holding my hair down, and my hair is pretty long as it is. I know with locks it's gonna shrink up, so it probably won't always stay this length unless I stretch my hair out during a wash day. But I think my hair is long enough and I love the look that I got. So I know there are options out there if you're interested in doing locks but you don't want to go through the short hair phase. I know a lot of people hate that. There are options out there. You can research them. They're all over Instagram, all over YouTube. But this is just all my hair. I didn't add anything to it. Another question I thought y'all might have is like, how, like, can I wash it? Like, what's that whole process like? Since these are so small, especially when my hair starts to grow out, you don't want them to like get really, really tangled, and you don't want the roots to start to marry when your new growth does grow out. So I will be braiding and banding, which is basically you just like pull the hair in sections, braid them up, band them at the ends, and then basically when you wash your hair you can just kind of scrub your scalp in between the sections, because really what you want to focus on is getting your scalp clean. Especially if you're not using any products on your locks, you don't really need to focus on washing the ends super like rigorously and you don't want the twist to start coming undone. So that's the braiding and banding method. So I plan on doing that, and like I said, I work out a lot, so probably within the next few weeks here I will be washing my hair just so it doesn't get stinky and sweaty and disgusting. So yeah, that's the process that I've seen, and that's what I'm gonna do with my hair. Another question I thought y'all might have is, can you color your locks, or specifically can you like color your new locks? Like, can you install your Microlocs and then color them? No, because your hair texture is going to change after you color your hair. So that's why I colored my hair beforehand, because I know a lot of people say once you put your locks in or once you get your locks installed, you cannot until after a certain time. And a lot of people say after their locks mature, and who knows how long that will take depending on your hair texture. So that's why I did it ahead of time, because I know me and I love coloring my hair. So I just went ahead and did it ahead of time. So if you're thinking about doing Microlocs or getting sister locks or anything like that, color your hair ahead of time, because then you'll have to wait for however long until it's safe to color them. So do it ahead of time. And lastly, I know y'all probably want to know, is this gonna become a hair care channel? And honestly, yes, maybe. I don't know. I know back in the day when I went natural, when all the girlies were going natural and like everybody was watching all the hair care videos, I just remember thinking like I could not do that. Like I said, my wash days and hair days take literal days sometimes. So I just remember thinking like I could not be a hair care YouTuber. It would just take so much time to like go through all that footage. I'd be recording things for hours. It'd just be too much. But I mean, this hairstyle is a lot more easier to maintain. I think I could do so much stuff with it, and this is a journey just like everything else. So if y'all want to come along with me, comment down below on this video any questions or ideas y'all have. I would definitely be willing to like start making hair videos, just because this is something new and this whole channel was created to help people. So I don't think I'll mainly focus on hair. I'll still do like my skincare, makeup, and other things that are on this channel, and just random things that I come up with. But yeah, follow my social media, DM me questions, comment on any reels and TikToks and stuff that I may make, and I'll bring y'all along on this journey, just because I'm learning just like y'all are. But I'm already in love with my hair, so I'm really excited about the things I can do. So I would love to bring some hair content, if that answers your question that you didn't ask me yet. But yeah, comment down below if y'all want more videos, if y'all want more tips and tricks and things that I learned along the way. This is all new to me, so just comment down below and let me know what y'all want to see. And that is it, beautiful dreamers. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up down below. Help your girl out, help the channel out. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. Like I said before, I am excited to be on this journey with y'all. Share this video if you think there's somebody who'll be interested in doing their own microlocs, learning about microlocs, anything. Share it with them, and thank y'all so much for tuning in, and y'all stay tuned for the next one. Bye.